I just released the lizard. Um, put up a little bit of a fight because I I like to encourage them to leave on their own. You know, let the top off, drop a ladder, that sort of thing. But this one was putting up a fight. So, anyways, yo, I just listed slash shared like half a dozen titles that are almost like, how do I say, an explicit depiction of my condition. Um, it's hard to explain, you know, it's just like the resolution is there. Um, even though I don't have very good vision, I feel like my vision is very clear. And so when it comes to, you know, entertainment, you know, sure, there's something to be said for freaking Chaplin and, you know, what was accomplished in black and white. But that is not enough for me. You know, like I bought Valerian because of the like technical production and the variety of everything going on. Not just that, you know. I have been, you know, more disposed to you know, some like hippie stuff, you know what I mean? But I still know what it means to be, you know, a action, you know, packed experience. That's what we're getting down to is like, do I actually? And I do. I bought the Divergent series. I was very taken by Hunger Games and Harry Potter and, you know, things like this. Those are, you know, involving a lot of different people and lots of different kinds of ways of going about things. And I do, you know, think like that. Though I am one person, what I do doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not about to say there's only one way to do things because that's the way that I know how, because it doesn't work for me, you know? So I keep an open mind. But yeah, anyways, I have not turned on the heat. It was at freezing. It was low. I said it felt lower than that. I wasn't that convinced, but anyways, I didn't turn on the heat. I had the lizard on a heating pad that times out, so it didn't stay on the whole time, but I had the heating pad on low and I had a sun lamp down on top, and I had wrapped them in something various times. And that was what I was doing because it stays very breezy in here. It's interesting, you know, because usually it's like 20 degrees warmer up here, but it actually managed to get down like the whole place to like 60 or like lower even actually inside. But it was so crazy. I woke up this morning and you know, the blankets like aren't all warm, you know what I mean? And like outside, you know, my head's poking out, and it's like felt like the air had come out of a freaking freezer. It was so crisp, and it was so like hanging in the air, you know, like yeah, I know that doesn't make sense. The air was hanging in the air, but it was like just very, very, very cold and so strange. It's like being in a morgue or something. It's just like so cold. It has warmed up, but it was very cold. It was fucking Russia in here. And anyways, I survived with a lizard, with a naked ass freaking lizard. And I just want to say that I do too, but conditions are very, very challenging, very austere. You know, it doesn't last forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kept him for a night or two. I can't remember, but I think it was 2 nights. It was like a day and a half. But, you know, he pooped in there. Yes, thank you very much. You know, I threw some soil down and whatnot. And so we managed not to have a mess, but ultimately, no, you can't stay in there like that. And because I don't, you know, so just practicing what I preach, and you know, we managed to get the ball rolling and get on with things pretty quickly, not just because of standards, but also because of you know, other variables. But yeah, so crazy. So crazy. I gotta give these dog treats. I bought 3 bags of dog treats when I got the lizard stuff, and I got at least 2 more houses with dogs right across from me. So anyways, I did give one out already, but yeah, you know, I really do love the animals. I would love to have more resources to care for them. You know, I think part of it is that like I am afflicted by a wind of sorts at this time. It feels like opening up the door on a fucking spaceship, like being out in dead space cold at times, like edge of the universe. Okay, not the universe, edge of the earth. Edge of the earth at times, like standing on a mountain naked and alone. It's not great, you know. So with that being said, I imagine for the animals out in the plains, in the prairie, that oh, Okay, you decided to let me finish my sentence. Oh, great. Because you know that makes me batshit fucking crazy. And you've done it like hundreds of times. When I can't finish my sentence because you want to call and interrupt me while I'm trying to, because I'm live and you don't get the concept that like you're literally putting yourself before the buggy, before the horses. And I'm about to put myself inside that wagon and fucking say, mush. All right, so I need a greenhouse. You already know. I need a receiving plane. I need heated, not a sidewalk, but like some heated farm concept for receiving wild animals in inclement weather. Troughs, you know, with like nice warm water that's like smoking up. It's like a humidifier. It's like on like that, you know, some nice freaking heating lamps and things, but you know, they obviously have to be animal safe. I can see it now, man. Home on the range. Okay. Anyways, these are two different concepts. The greenhouse does not work in the same place where the what do I call this? You know, it's like immigration. It's like what it always should have been, to prevent the monsters from coming up with a new country to wreak havoc over. Anyways, you know, it's the difference always is care, you know, and the thing is that I do try to do everything with care. And there are some people who claim that there are other people who are so absolute and resolute that you could do the exact same thing as them and it would be careful and it would be correct. And they are wrong. That's called demonic possession, and it makes you a whore. Have a good day.